Hi everyone. Today we are going to read the top of pages 2 and 3 in social studies for week studies weekly number 4, which is called the theme is weather. The title for our article today is called What is Weather? When you live in Indiana, you should be prepared for possible extreme weather over the horizon. Do you know everything about lightning and tornadoes? Here's your chance to test your knowledge. Hey, now that's enlightening. Question: how many thunderstorms are there each year? How many do you think? Answer: there are about 2,000 thunderstorms rumbling around on our planet right this minute. About 16 million brew around the world each year. That's crazy. 16 million thunderstorms around the world each year. Question: what are the odds of getting struck by lightning? Answer: about 1,000,000 to 1, but you still need to go inside when a storm comes along. And we'll be talking about what you should do when there's a lightning storm. Question: how many people die each year as a result of being struck by lightning? So what do you think on that one? How many people die each year because they're struck by lightning? The answer is 100 to 125. That makes lightning the second most deadly weather phenomenon. Flash floods are the worst. Lightning kills even more people than hurricanes or tornadoes. Question: are people always killed when they are struck by lightning? About 2/3 of people struck by lightning survive. So that means 1/3 are killed. About 2/3 survive. Even more could be saved if the others would revive them with CPR instead. Question: how can I protect myself from being struck by lightning? Answer: don't stand around wondering if the storm is going to pass. Take cover immediately. Lightning strikes without any warning. Question: how can I tell how far away a storm is? Answer: count the seconds. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, etc. between the time you see the flash and the time you hear the thunder. For every second you count, add 1,000 feet. So if the time between a flash of lightning and a crack of thunder is 5 seconds, the storm is about a mile away. All right, is it climate or is it weather? You're lying on your back on your lawn, watching the clouds above. The clouds form a horse, then a clown on a horse. What a great way to spend a lazy summer day. I loved doing that as a child. I loved doing it with my children as they were growing up, and I still like to look at the clouds and see what animals and things form inside of them. Suddenly a brisk wind comes up. The sky turns dark, and you feel big, warm drops of water on your face. Help! The lazy summer day has been taken over by a cloudburst. What you've just experienced is a sudden change in the weather. The term weather refers to rain, snow, heat, cold, ice, etc. It changes from hour to hour, day to day, and month to month. The term climate, on the other hand, describes the kind of weather a particular area has year after year. Alaska, for instance, has a much different climate than Hawaii. We think of Alaska's climate in the winter as freezing, snowy, and very cold. We think of Hawaii's winters as balmy, sunny, and pleasant. Indiana's climate is altogether different. Climatologists call our state, this is a word that you will need to know, temperate. 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 This means our climate is not terribly hot like Nevada, nor is it terribly cold like North Dakota. We live somewhere in the middle of these two extremes. I want to be a weather person. The man or woman who stands by the weather map on television, pointing to different areas of the country and telling you about the thunderstorms and heat waves, isn't just a person off the street with a pretty face. Generally speaking, the woman or man is a person with a degree in meteorology. Here are a couple of good words for you to know. A meteorologist is a scientist who studies atmosphere, weather, and weather forecasting. Climatologist is a scientist who studies climate and its many changes. So that's the difference between those two. Climatologist studies the climate and its many changes. The word climate is inside of climatologist. And meteorologist, a person that studies the atmosphere, weather, and weather forecasting. Are you a tornado expert? Do some research to find the answers to these questions. These will be on a slide for you to, a Google form for you to answer. All tornadoes spin in the same direction. Is that true or false? Look it up and see if you can figure it out. Is it true or false? Tornado Alley has always been in the same place. Is that true or false? Tornado Alley is the area of the United States where the highest number of tornadoes occur. A tornado can strike the same location twice. Is that true or is that false? And which of the following protects a town from a tornado? Hills, skyscrapers in the area, rivers, all of the above, or none of the above. Number 5. You should open windows during a tornado. Is that true or false? A tornado watch means a tornado is coming or conditions are right for tornadoes. And number 7, a tornado warning means a tornado is possible, or B, a tornado has been spotted. Take cover. Number 8, the safest way to seek shelter if a tornado approaches while in a vehicle, like in your car, is to A, get under an overpass, B, try to outrun it in the car, or C, get out of the car and lie on the ground in a ditch or low area. All right. The last thing we're going to do is read the Weather Watch Arts and Crafts section, and it says, by scanning the sky for colors and other clues, people have tried to predict the weather since time began. Test these bits of ancient meteorology to see if they are really true. Number 1, a rose red sunset means fair skies are coming. Red sky at night, sailors delight. Red sky in morning, sailors take warning. So that means that if the sky is red at night, then in the morning, the sailors should be able to go out and fish in their boats. But if the red sky is in the morning, the sailors should not, go out. They should take a warning that it is not good weather for it. Number 2 of the old sayings is, a pale yellow sunset means rain is on the way. So if the sun looks pale instead of bright orange, it means that rain is on its way. Number 3, an evening rainbow predicts fair weather, and a morning rainbow in the west means rain. Number 5, a pre-dawn copper-colored sky in the east means rain. We'll have to check some of these out. And number 6, when the moon hangs in the halo, there will be rain, especially if the halo is far from the moon. So there's some pictures of those. And there's the halo one there. All right. You're going to look at Google Forms and you're going to see if you can find the answers by Google searching each of these questions and see where you can find the answers at. Thanks.